Hey everyone, so I'm going to be talking about another Jennifer Aniston film today, and this is the last one in the collection. I've been doing these for about 6 months now, and I've been saying there's 6 more to go, there's 4 more to go, there's just 1 more to go, and here it is. Technically that's a lie, I still need to review The Bounty Hunter, but I haven't seen it yet, so I will hopefully get around to seeing that. But the last one today is The Object of My Affection, and everybody, well, I say everybody, a lot of people have been saying The Object of My Affection is Jennifer's best, you will love it, watch it, watch it, watch it. So I saved it till the end, saved the best till last. Was it the best? My favourite one is Love Happens, and it's just under there with Love Happens, so it is fantastic. So if you haven't seen it, it's about Nina, who of course is played by Jennifer Aniston, and she is a social worker, and she finds out that she's pregnant, but she doesn't want to raise the baby with her partner, the father of the baby, because she's kind of falling in love with George, Paul Rudd, who is a gay teacher at primary school. So obviously she's falling in love with somebody who's gay, and a lot of the thing is, will he sort of realise that he's not actually gay and fall in love with Nina, and will she leave her partner for George? Now, halfway into it, you find out a few different things that could sort of put the story anyway. Quite a lot happens about halfway through which could send it in any direction, you know. It makes you think that George is going to find out that he's actually straight. It makes you think that Nina's going to stay with her partner, the father of the baby. And then there's a couple of other characters brought in to twist things up as well, which is really quite exciting. There is one thing I'm going to say. The ending is very surprising. I'm not going to say what happens in the end, of course I'm not, but I was incredibly shocked by the ending. It is not what I expected, and that is what I love, because people I know who don't like sort of rom-coms like this always say the endings are predictable, what's going to happen is basically laid out from the beginning, and it's pointless watching because you know how it's going to conclude. But that isn't true with this one, and that's what I really, really like about it, because you're thrown completely off track, and then at the very end you find something, you find the ending at the very end, you're like, whoa, I completely forgot about that. So it is really quite shocking, and it's in a good way, you know. I'm happy with the ending, I'm happy the way things turned out. I would have liked it to have turned out a different way, but that's just my appreciation of certain characters and me liking certain characters and things. But I really did like the way it turned out. And the plot itself is really quite nice as well. I've not really seen anything like this before. Yes, you have stories about like women falling in love with gay guys, or people realising they're not that way inclined when they thought they were, or people not wanting to raise babies with the father of the baby. But this has them all in one film, and I really, really like that. In terms of length, it's 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is your average film length. And it's the perfect length, you know, it's not too long, it's not too short. Time did fly by. I think I checked my clock on my phone, and I timed what time it was supposed to finish, and there was like 15 minutes left, and I was like, whoa, that's gone by really, really quickly. So perfect length, the plot itself is lovely. What does it for me though is the cast. 2 main cast members, Jennifer Aniston of course, is the reason why most people are going to buy this, because it came in the Jennifer Aniston box set, which I'll talk more about in a minute. But for me, Paul Rudd is the golden guy in this. I adore Paul Rudd completely. I love him as Mike in Friends. He's been in a couple of other things, and I just think he is fantastic. One of the best actors out there, and pretty damn gorgeous too. So for me, even if Jennifer wasn't in this, I probably would buy this just for him. So that's quite good. The rest of the cast is brilliant. I didn't take down any of the names because there were no other actors that leapt out for me. But there are other good cast members, don't get me wrong. And yeah, it is a certificated 15, just have to point that out in case you're younger and thinking of watching this. Most of Jennifer's films are 15, or generally 15. And there are a couple that are 12, but most of them are, sorry, the cat is on my back, are you okay? So yeah, I can see why it's a 15. And there are some really beautiful scenes involving dancing. I'm not going to really say what they are about because I don't really want to spoil it, but they're really lovely, and you really get the emotion sucked out of the film, and you can feel it around you, and it's just fantastic and lovely. As far as buying it goes, I don't know if you can buy it on its own. I imagine you can, but I think it's quite expensive. because nobody does buy it on their own, because this comes in the box set. As you can see, it is quite thin compared to a normal size DVD, and it's £10 for 5 of Jennifer's DVDs. There's this, there's Office Space, okay, yeah, that's the only one I can remember, but all the details are online, and I've also reviewed them. So if you are a regular subscriber, you'll know which ones they are because I've mentioned them before. But it is a brilliant price, and definitely one of my favourite Jennifer films. Probably my second favourite underneath Love Happens, but nothing will replace Love Happens. Maybe her new films will, I don't know. She's doing quite a lot of work just now, isn't she? If you go on IMDb, there's like about 5 films or something in production and post-production coming out soon, and it's like, wow. So I've got a lot to keep up with. But feel free to leave comments and things and let me know your thoughts on this one in particular. I do love it, and I'm sure you will too. Give it a chance. It is absolutely beautiful. If you have any requests for any other videos and things, let me know and I will do them. I have one cat that needs seen too, so I better go, but I will see you next time. Bye guys.